Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. It's a cute little Valentine box. Okay, let me tell you the supplies. Lovely lipstick. It measures 11 by 3 1/4. Another piece of lovely lipstick that measures 5 by 3 3/8. And then another piece that's 3 by 3 for this circle right here, okay? That circle. And then we've got All My Love Designer Series paper. This measures 3 by 4 1/2. And then a piece of Whisper White that is 3 by 3. And then we need another piece that measures 3 by 1/2 inch. And I'll get that in just a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do is score our box. Oh, there it is, 3 by 1/2 inch. It just fell over. Okay, so I'm going to place this on the Simply Scored scoring tool. And I'm going to score it on the 11-inch side at 4 3/4 and 6 1/4. And then I'm going to take the 5 by 3 3/8 and I'm going to score that one at 1 inch on all 4 sides, okay? So let's go back to our container here. We're just going to fold on the 2 score lines, just like that. Next, what we're going to do is add the Designer Series paper to the front, right there. Okay, so I'm just going to turn that over and put some snail on it. Make sure you place it with the hearts going right side up. Now what we're going to do is get the Big Shot out. And you know what? Let's get the Big Shot just once. So let's go ahead and stamp our image. That way, we only have to get the Big Shot one time. So I'm going to take the skunk from the Hey Love stamp set, ink him up, and just stamp him right in the middle. And while we're stamping, let's just go ahead and stamp the greeting. And this piece right here can actually measure any amount because we're using it with the classic label punch. So it can be any size scrap. Okay, I'm going to slide everything over and grab the Big Shot. Okay, so here's the Big Shot, magnetic platform and a cutting pad. Let's go ahead and cut out our stitched circle with the lovely lipstick. Now we're going to cut out the skunk. Okay, now for the handle on our container, we're going to do the front side first. So we're just going to place that right up here at the top and try to make sure that you center it. And then now I'm going to show you my little tip for getting the back side lined up. So what I'm going to do is take this piece that was just cut out, put a teeny tiny amount of glue or adhesive on there, and then what I'm going to do is line this up just like that and attach it. And then now that shows me exactly where to cut the next one, okay? Okay, so that's trash. This is my framelit. And then now there's that part. Okay, so let's set that aside. Let's get our image back over here. Okay, let's work on the inside box. So I'm going to fold this on all the score lines. Get my bone folder so that I have nice crisp edges. Now I'm going to cut up to the score line on both of these sides. So remember back when I'm going to just trim the edges and then snip off about 1/4 of an inch. So I think a couple weeks ago I said that I'm going to be making some of my favorite projects, or remaking some of them using current product. This is one of my go-to projects. Like, I think that no matter what occasion, it's always so cute. And it'll hold a nice size amount. Okay. We're going to place tear and tape on those 4 tabs. Okay, so I'm going to take my paper piercer and peel off the backing. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to talk for a second. So on Friday, I told everybody that I was going dark. I was going to turn all the screens off, and I was going to go downstairs and create projects for hours. I did, but it took me like 4 hours to create 2 projects. This was one of them. So I kind of felt like my mojo was missing, but then this morning, I actually came and created another project, and it only took me like 30 minutes. So maybe my mojo is back. Okay. Now, I'm going to open up this section here, and I'm going to put a strip of tear and tape. Well, come on. There we go. And I'm going to center the box inside there. I hope I have not had my head or my hair in the camera this whole time. I'm kind of afraid I might have. Okay, so just bring up the top, and there's your box, okay? I'm going to take the lovely lipstick. This is, what's it called? It's called All My Love Ribbon Combo. It's in the Occasions catalog, and I do believe it's on back order right now. Of course, I said the other day, all of my favorites are on back order, but it should be back in stock. Yes. I'm using a strand or a thread of the flax ribbon. I'm going to tie a bow up here at the top. I have too long of a strand, but it's okay. I'd rather have too long than too short. Okay, just straighten this up. I can use that other piece for something else. Okay, so there's that part. Now we're going to color him with light and dark smoky slate. So I may or may not fast forward this. It just depends really on how long it takes me to color. Now, I know his face looks really dark, but I'm going to be using the color lifter in just a minute. Okay, I'm just going to lift a little bit of color out of his face. Not a lot, just a tad. And now I'm going to take the light smoky slate. You could use your light basic black. For me, I just thought it was a little, I don't know, too dark. So I'm going to color its nose with, what is this? Dark Lovely lipstick. And then I'm going to color these hearts. Don't forget, there's a free PDF over on my website that has the measurements and a picture Okay, now we're going to take the epoxy heart epoxy droplets. I do have the insert over on my website now, so I'll be sure to link to that so that you can put it inside your case. I need to print my own, don't I? Okay, so I've got one heart here. Actually, I like to use the brush tip. And then I'm going to use one of the medium and then one of the small. I need to order some more of these. I'm going to take my light smoky slate Stampin' Blend and just color a little bit down there at the bottom to ground him. Okay, now let's add our circles. So this first one's going to go up here at the top, and I'm just going to use my regular snail adhesive. I want to put that in the center. And then I'm going to attach him with dimensionals, but I'm going to first add these hearts. And the reason is because if I were to mess up for some reason, I could start over. Okay, next we're taking the Wink of Stella, and we're just going to give him a little color in his stomach. It may be hard to see here, but it looks really cute in person. Now we're going to take a couple dimensionals, and we've still got the greeting here, so don't go anywhere just yet. Isn't that so cute? Okay, now we're going to take the classic label punch and cut this out. This little image right here is exactly what took me forever to create this project the other day. I was having a hard time figuring out where exactly to place it. Like I was like up here, over here, down here, over here. I went all over the place. Ultimately, I just decided to attach it right to the bottom, but you could put it anywhere. Like someone did ask me on my website how to figure out where to place it. That is the million-dollar question, right? It looks pretty good right there too. But for some reason, I just like attaching it right there. And it's quick and easy because I can use a couple glue dots and hang it right off the edge of the circle. But if you make it, place it wherever you want. Or you could use, and see, I only put one glue dot, so let me go back to that. Your other option is you could just add it using, okay, it's attached really well now. It looks like it's coming off, but it's not because it's attached with a glue dot. But what I was saying is you could use a couple mini dimensionals and attach it to the container there. Okay, here's the one I created on Friday, and here's the one we just made. Super cute, right? Love it. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.